With APIs for app divs, and today I'm going to show you how to set up an AWS budget and get a custom alert via email and text. I'm going to set up a penny budget and get a custom email and text when our AWS charges hit 80% of a penny, or whatever monthly budget you set. The code for this Lambda function is in my GitHub at github.com/craigpine. This is the architecture we're going to set up. We're going to be in AWS budgets, and we're going to set an alert on 80% of a penny, and it's going to hit an SNS topic. And this is just going to act as a relay from alerts to our Lambda function. In Lambda, the Python code will set a custom subject and body of our email, which will then pass to a second SNS topic, which will email us. And then AWS services does not have a good way to, when an event occurs, text me. They want you to set up a whole SMS text message campaign with a 5-digit short code or an 800 number. It's a whole thing. But Zapier allows 2-step zaps for free. So we're going to set up a small little zap that whenever it finds the email that AWS sent us, it's going to shoot us a text. Alright, so we're going to start first with this SNS email. In the AWS console, type in SNS, simple notification service, create topic, I'm just going to call this budget alert 80%. Next step. I'm going to use standard, go all the way down here, click create topic. What's the topic? We can't have spaces. Alright. Budget alert 80%. So we're going to create a subscription via email, and we're going to send it to our email, create subscription, and you do have to pop over to your email and confirm it, or SNS will not continue to send you emails. Subscription confirmed. And next we're going to set up our Lambda function that's going to hit the SNS we just created. So navigate to Lambda. Create a function. Author from scratch. I call mine publish SNS 80% budget. Choose Python, the latest version. Change default execution roles so you can use an existing role, but I don't have any set up, or create a new role with basic permissions, but I actually just want to create one with SNS permissions. So I'm going to show you how to set up the IAM role for your Lambda function. Choose on create role, IAM roles, create role, AWS service, type in Lambda, click next, and then we're going to click SNS, type in SNS, full access, next, and I call this Lambda SNS role. Click create role. Then we're going to go back and click the refresh button, select our new role, and create function. Then I'm going to copy and paste this code in. Click deploy. So here we're importing Bado3, which is AWS's or their package. we're going to make an SNS client. With body 3, we create a subject line. This is going to be the subject line of our email, and the message: you've reached 80% of your monthly budget in your account. And so you might want something coming from a prod account and to receive messages based on which account is about to exceed its resources. So you will want a custom message, and this custom message, we need the topic ARN from the notification service we just set up. So we'll pop over to SNS and grab that ARN, click on the topic, copy the ARN, paste it in here. We're going to do the SNS client publish, and it's going to publish our custom subject and message to the ARN of our topic. Click deploy, click test, create new test event, test, save, and invoke. This should hit the SNS, which should hit our email. So we check our email, and yes, we do have a new email with our custom subject and body. So now we're going to go back and we're going to create the SNS that acts as a relay between Aws Budgets and our Lambda. So go back to SNS, to Topics, create topic, and it's going to be a standard topic. We're going to call it Budget Alert 80% Relay, and create topic. Create subscription. This is going to go to the Lambda service. Don't forget to actually put in the Lambda function you want it to hit, and then click create subscription. We're going to go to Aws Budgets, but you have to go to the cost center first. So click on Billing and Cost Management, and then on the left-hand side, scroll all the way down to where you see the word Budgets, and click on that. Then we're going to click on the Create a Budget, and we are going to use the monthly cost budget instead of the zero spend budget. We want a budget that is not a penny, and because the zero spend budget selection is not as flexible as the monthly cost budget. All AWS services are calculated monthly, so entering a monthly budget to get emails and text notifications or Slack notifications if you wish, because it's all calculated monthly anyways, enter your email, and this will give you an automated email, but there's not really a good way to set up a Zapier Zap with this as it's automated. And I don't think you know which account it's coming from just from it emailing you from this. Because if you set this up in another account, the emails are probably going to look the same. The monthly cost budget. And then it's going to automatically set up 3 alerts for you, but we're going to edit these, and we'll start by deleting the forecasted cost. And then it sets up an 85%, but we want to change this to 80%. So click Edit Alerts, and then scroll down, change that to 80, and we want this to be 80% of the actual. Change the SNS alert, click the drop down, and we're going to copy and paste the topic ARN, not the subscription ARN, so copy the topic ARN and paste that into the box. And we are looking for the totality of services in a month. So that's why we're setting it to actual. As for the 100%, you can do that if you wish. We have an error because our topic doesn't have permissions for Aws Budgets to send to it, so copy the statement, go to the access policy of your SNS, and we're going to click edit on the SNS, go to access policy, and down by this curly bracket, we're going to do a comma, and we're going to paste in what we just copied from budgets, and we do need to go grab the ARN from this topic to allow budgets to publish to it. So we're going to click save, copy our ARN for the relay, click edit, go down to access policy, and between the two double quotes we paste in the ARN, save changes, and now we come back, click on the text box, and then click off again, and we should have a green check mark. Click next, click next. So now our monthly cost to budget is set up, but there's not a way to test from the budget itself. So we go back to our SNS and we're going to test from here by publishing a random message. Click publish message. And it doesn't matter what you put in for the subject and the body because the Lambda is just going to send the custom. And we see we do have a new message from Lambda. So now we head over to zapier.com and we are going to create what's called a zap, and they allow two-step zaps for free. So on our automation trigger, click create and then click zap on the left-hand side. And then in Copilot Beta, we're going to type in when I receive an email with a specific subject, text me. I'm actually going to use Gmail, not email. So what this is going to do is it's going to find the best zap for us according to what we typed. And on the left-hand side, we are going to click the plus and the plus. So this is a little zap, and it's a new email matching search. So we're going to grab our subject line, AWS budget alert 80%. It is also in the subject line. Click continue. Test the trigger. Testing. It's accessing the email to look for that specific subject line, and it found one, so we're going to test that as SMS by Zapier. So with SMS by Zapier, it will not text a T-Mobile number. So if you have T-Mobile, or if you don't want your public phone number being on the Zapier automation, then you can get a VoIP number, which Google or Gmail gives you a VoIP number if you go to voice.google.com. And now we are going to continue. From number doesn't matter, it's just random, it's coming from Zapier, and we're going to go to our Lambda function and copy our message body. I'm going to come back to Zapier, pop it in there, click off, click continue, and it's searching through the emails. It found one. It's testing, sending an SMS, and I know you can't see it, but I did receive an SMS. We published the zap. My zap is on, and thank you for spending your time with me today and choosing this.